warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Luqmanul Hakim bin Abdul Qadir. I'm from 1BEY section 1/2, and my partner is Aisyatu Amira binti Azlan, and she is also from 1BEY section 1/2. So today I would like to explain about Ohm's law, node, branch and loop, and there is a few questions that I will give and we're going to figure out together. So now I'm going to explain about Ohm's law. So the first thing I'm going to talk is I'm going to give a brief history about Ohm's law. So Ohm's law was introduced by George Ohm in 1827. He said that 1 volt of pressure is required to push 1 ampere of current through 1 ohm of resistance. So it was given that Ohm's law states that electric current across circuit is directly proportional to the voltage between 2 points where the resistance is constant. From the equation V equals to IR, we can see that when the voltage increase, the current across the circuit also will increase, while the resistor will be constant. So vice versa, when the voltage decrease, the current source also will decrease too lah. So we can say that V is voltage between 2 points, I is electric current across the circuit, and R is resistance. So for this diagram, I'm going to explain a bit about how it works. So for voltage is 6 volt, for resistor is 2 ohm. So how can we get the current source? So the current. So for V equals to IR, we're going to substitute V with 6 and R with 2. So in order for us to get the I, we're going to divide 6 by 2, and the I will be 3 ampere. So that's how Ohm's law works. Okay, so for the second topic, I'm going to talk about nodes. Okay, a node is the point of connection between 2 or more branches. A node is usually indicated by a dot in a circuit. Node is a junction point in the circuit. Okay, so as an example in this diagram, we can see that between R1 and voltage source there will be node. Okay, for between R1 and R2 there will be node, and for from here we can see that R1 and R3 there will be a node. So for this whole diagram there will be around 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nodes. Okay, so there will be a situation where if there is no element between 2 or more connected adjacent nodes, these nodes can be recombined as a single node. So that means if there is no element such as resistor or voltage source or current source, we can assume that these 3 nodes can be represented as a single node. So that's the lower part. This 4 node will be a single node. So we can redraw the diagram like this diagram. So for rather than we draw like this, we can draw it like this. So for R1, R2 and R3 with current source, there will be only a single node. So we can draw it like this. So for voltage source will be connected to here, and for R1 will be connected to here. So does R2 will be connected here, and so on. So that's how nodes are represented in a circuit. Okay, now I'm going to talk about branches. So a branch represents an element inside a circuit. So example that I can give is a resistor, capacitor and voltage source. So a branch that is connected to the circuit will be part of a closed path. It can also be said that branch can act as a portion of circuit between 2 nodes that can either deliver or absorb energy. When an element is connected between 2 nodes, the path from one node to another through this element is called branch. So example that I can give is this some of the example of circuit lah. I mean the element. We can see there is resistor, capacitor, and so on. So in this diagram, you can see there are seven element, which is consists of voltage source and 6 resistor. So for final topic, I'm going to explain about loops. Okay, a loop is any closed path in a circuit. To draw a loop, select any node as a starting point and draw a path through elements and nodes until the path comes back to the nodes where you started. Okay, there is only one rule. A loop can visit or pass through a node only one time. So if it is okay if loops overlap or contain other loops. So this is the example that given. Okay, so I'm going to simplify this what we call it circuit. So for this circuit, we can see okay, so we can see that there will be 3 loops. Okay, this is the first loop, this is second loop, and this is the third loop. Okay, so from this diagram we can see that it support all the theory of loops. So there will be 2 questions that I'm going to give. Okay, the first one is define Ohm's law. Okay, so for this question, we can just refer the theory that I give just now, which is Ohm's law states that electric current across circuit is directly proportional to the voltage between 2 points where the resistance is constant. So for the second question, what is nodes, branches, and loops? This can also be we can also refer this answer from the theory that is given just now. So for nodes is the point of connection between 2 or more branches. So for branches represent a single element such as voltage source or a resistor. And the last one is loop. Loop is any closed path in a circuit. So usually this is how the question will be given for basic Ohm's law, nodes, branches, and loops. So that's all from me. I hope this my video can help you guys to understand more on Ohm's law, nodes, branches, and loops. Thank you. That's all.